Happy New Year and welcome to UK Gaming Network. As 2017 begins, let's draw a line under 2016 by looking back at the best games released during December. There were probably more games released in the final month of the year than you'd think, giving us plenty to mull over as we compiled the countdown. Console owners finally got to sample one of the best PC releases of the year, with Stardew Valley coming to both Xbox and PlayStation. A fondly remembered 22-year-old SNES classic, Wild Guns, got reloaded on PS4, and we finally got to play Lethal VR as it was released on PSVR a month after its HT Vive debut. As good as these were though, only brand new games were included in our countdown. So what were our favourite 5 games of December 2016?
Number 5.
When it comes to great 2D platformers, there are few developers working today better than WayForward Technologies. With the likes of the mighty Switch Force series on the Wii U and Contra 4 on the DS, as well as the excellent remake of DuckTales in their catalogue, it's the Shantae series that will always be their most impressive and overlooked legacy. This latest entry, the 4th, assumes knowledge of the events of previous games, but it's a minor flaw in an otherwise expertly crafted and addictive title. There's some truly exceptional cartoon artwork throughout, with some neat 3D effects giving depth to the levels, and it has a soundtrack packed with tunes that will burrow their way into your subconscious. At just £15, it's also fantastic value for money, with more well-designed levels and boss fights than some games offer at twice the price. Finish it and the ending even recommends that you go back and play through it again to find all the secrets. Not many games do that.
Number 4.
For the 4th entry in their other zombie series, Capcom have gone back to the beginning. Dead Rising 4 brings back Frank West, the series' most popular character, and returns to the Willamette shopping mall from the first game, although now the map has expanded to include the whole town as well. Some open world games take themselves far too seriously, but this is definitely not one of those. This is a game that embraces its silliness and practically forces players to mess around at every opportunity. For example, many games have a photo mode, but how many of them encourage you to take selfies too, and then reward you for it? There are loads more weapons to wield and combine in the new, easier-to-use crafting system, although, as is Dead Rising tradition, some of them are actually completely useless to use. Firing a t-shirt cannon at a zombie only to see it bounce off without making its target so much as stumble made me chuckle far more than it probably should, especially as seconds later I was cut down by the horde.
Number 3.
How are the granaries?
Shadow Tactics is the type of stealth strategy game that we've not played for a very long time, and we're very pleased to see resurrected. The developers were probably big fans of the Commando series, as it shares some of the same DNA as that classic World War II action game. It features a team of 5 uniquely gifted heroes who, despite being your standard ninja, strongman and sniper archetypes, are wonderfully written and full of character. Wanting to spend more time in their company is part of what makes this game so addictive. The gameplay itself is trial and error, with plenty of checkpoints and a quick save that you're encouraged to use regularly. It's a difficult game but never an unfair one, and every challenge you encounter can be beaten in a variety of ways, meaning that you never get bored of retrying a section. Best of all, being able to pause the action and set up moves so that everyone strikes simultaneously is a very satisfying option indeed.
Number 2.
Miitomo was a social networking app, and Pokemon Go was made by someone else, so Super Mario Run marks Nintendo's first proper attempt at the mobile market. And wouldn't you know it, they've nailed it first attempt. Like all Mario games, it looks and sounds wonderful, and it's simple for anyone to pick up and play, yet it's also packed with plenty of depth to keep you playing and coming back for more. A Mario veteran will probably play through all the levels in a couple of hours, although collecting some of the special coins does require some expert platforming. But even when you've done that, there are the social options where you play against other people's scores to unlock items for your own personalised Mushroom Kingdom. Lording your Mario prowess over fellow players is a fantastic feeling, especially if you can persuade your friends to join in, something which won't be too difficult once you get them to play it.
Number 1.
Anyone who shares their home with a pet knows the joy and pain that animal ownership can bring. The Last Guardian's greatest achievement is that the developers have created a feral companion who feels incredibly real and can be just as frustrating to interact with as that cat that decides to sit on you just as you're about to get up. The relationship between the nameless boy under your control and Trico is at the core of The Last Guardian, and it's never explicitly revealed to which of the two the title is referring. Just like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus before it, this is an immensely atmospheric game that only occasionally shows signs of its PS3 origins. I swear that you can feel the wind at times as it rustles through the leaves overhead. We had been worried that the 10 years spent in development was a sign that the final product wasn't going to meet our expectations, but thankfully this is one occasion where we're happy to be proved wrong. So 1 year ends and another begins. How was the last 12 months for you? Head over to our Facebook page where we've just revealed our top 10 games of 2016, and be sure to come back next month for another video just like this one to see how 2017 is shaping up. See you then, and thanks for watching.
今日のニータ、アゴクージ、アドゥトゥクーノ、オタゼ。